He's acting crazy from the behind the scenes stuff. Which shoot fights were real? Hairline, give me
being a
your
mark.
opinion on Chris Jericho overall, like where he started and where he's at now.
Man, oh God, man. Obviously, I love Chris Jericho as a wrestling fan.
Yep.
He's a huge part of my childhood. I remember watching him do the Lion Tamer in WCW. I remember him coming over to the WWE when he came out and did that promo against The Rock. So he's always been there throughout my life and whatnot. And this is this is like how we were speaking on our podcast. And obviously, if you're listening to this Patreon, obviously you already listened to our podcast. But it's like what I was saying with Cornette. Just because Cornette's done some goofy shit, it doesn't discredit what he knows.
Yeah, right.
It's the same with Jericho. Just because Jericho had a goofy match with Orange Cassidy and some orange juice doesn't discredit everything else he's done in the past. So,
Dude, I forgot about a
despite my
fucking mimosa. The man.
oh, we're covering it. We're covering it, dog.
A fucking
I think that's
mimosa
gonna be the one
match,
we
dude.
watch.
Holy shit.
We're gonna watch that one.
And we have to go over all the people that he's like, I put over this guy and I got over.
Yep.
And this is one of the things, like when Chris Jericho, he went from being a guy who beat Stone Cold and The Rock in the same night, becoming the first ever undisputed champion, main eventing. Keep it going. I stay a thing. You hit me with the yeah. So he was he beat Stone Cold in one night.
Yeah.
He beat The Rock in the same night.
Yeah.
Became the first ever undisputed champion. WCW, WWF. Yeah. Main events, WrestleMania 18 against Triple H. Loses, but still main events. Okay. To this motherfucker. This motherfucker's talking about calling CM Punk's cancers. Colin fucking getting involved.
How did we get there?
Backstage Meltzer shit, talking about him and Meltzer, or pardon me, him and Moxley having conversations about, well, what should we do for this match? And Moxley said, fuck it. Why don't we just have a normal match? And I was like, yeah, that's really good. Have you ever heard that clip?
Yeah.
Dummy, yeah. Bro, that's fucking crazy to me. Like, even just that right there is like, what the fuck? Like, we're doing things backwards. This is like in TNA when they're trying to do like the backwards battle royal. Chris Jericho, I mean, he's caught a lot of flack. He's caught a lot of heat recently, especially from my boy Hairline over here. What do you make of like his involvement in the Punk drama? Do you have like any context on that? We'll deep dive into it when we get to that episode. This is going to be a long running series, but yeah, what do you think about the more recent drama he's been involved in? And saying things like Judas is the first song people sung to. All that. Tell me.
All right, I'll start with my initial statement here. So the Judas thing, Doug, is just showing you how delusional he is now. Because I've been singing wrestling songs since I was a little boy, so I don't know what the hell he's talking about. I've been in the crowd singing songs with the WWE universe. You know what I'm saying? So Jericho, what the hell are you talking about, bro? And now to circle back to your original statement with the locker room shit, I think that's just Jericho trying to stay relevant / trying to control the narrative of shit, put his 2 cents in it here and there, just make sure his job doesn't get fucked up. He knows if CM Punk is there, then he can't do what he wants, so he's got to keep CM Punk away. So, I feel like that's where Jericho is now, is just fucking.
Do you think that he feels as though and not to interrupt you, but do you think that he feels threatened by like Punk's presence there? Like,
absolutely.
You think
absolutely. That is what I'm getting at.
Do you think
he can't have CM Punk there because it fucks with how he wants to do things and how he wants to manipulate Tony and yada yada yada. But we'll get to all that, man.
Right.
That's the whole thing about this Patreon exclusive is
exactly, and that's why you need to pay your $1 and enjoy this, because this shit is gonna be good. I'm telling you, we're really gonna get into all this.